What's up everybody? In today's video, I've got a review of a super cool camera gadget. You know, I love camera gadgets. The turbo cell charger from Llano. I bought two of their other chargers myself. They sent me this one to review. I want to tell you all about it. Okay, so if you're like me, you travel a lot with a lot of batteries for your cameras. I'm a Canon shooter, so I basically just have tons of these LPE6 style batteries rolling around. There's not really an easy way to store them unless you buy like a dedicated case. And so I bought these Llano charging cases because they store your batteries. They have power delivery, they charge super fast, and they double as SD card readers. And they take USB-C, which is something that the standard Canon chargers just don't. And so I can plug these into my Jackery, I can plug them into the wall, I can plug them into my laptop, and they will charge. So I bought these myself. Llano had actually reached out to me to say, hey, do you want to review them? But they didn't have a Canon version at the time. Basically, as soon as they came out with a Canon version, I bought two of these for me. So when they came out with the turbo charger unit, I said, yeah, I would like to review that. And so they did send this to me. They are not paying me for this review, but this is the turbocharger unit. It looks a lot like the other one, and what I really actually like is that the kind of the feel is the same. It doesn't feel like it's got kind of a soft velvety feel, which I actually like. It feels solid. Also, and on this one they changed the design just a little bit. It's got kind of a pop-up door here to put your two batteries. So it's still a double battery charger, but it will charge just like the other units using USB-C. So it has a USB-C input here. But this is where things get interesting. It has an output on it as well. And so the reason for that is that you'll notice that there's some additional space here where you wouldn't put an additional battery. This has a battery built in. So while you could use this exactly the same way that you would use one of these and just kind of plug it into the wall and let it charge, you can actually take your batteries with you and they'll stay in here and charge while they're in the case, even if the case isn't plugged in. So I'm gonna take two of my Canon batteries out of this charger and I'm gonna go ahead and throw it into this one and close. And so now it's telling me that my channel 2 or my battery 2 that I plugged in here is at about 75% charging. It's actually about 80. And it is charging up now, and that the battery inside here is charging to 80%. But the other thing that I can do is I can literally just take this and plug this cable into the output and plug in my iPhone, and it will charge my iPhone. So now my iPhone is charging. And then plugging this into my laptop, it records that it'll deliver 20 watts. Now, they sell a couple of different versions of this. They sell some that come with the batteries, some that do not. Now, according to their description, it will charge the E6, NH, and NP batteries, and that it comes with a 12,400 milliamp battery built in. Now, both the NH and the P batteries are rated at 2130 milliamp hours. The P version just outputs more amps at one time to power the additional features in the R5 II and the R1. But that means if we do some quick math, you would conceivably be able to get 5, almost 6 charges out of this battery system in your NH or P batteries. Let's just go and say that you can charge 2 batteries twice and maybe another one a third time. Now that 12,400 milliamps is at 3.6 volts. So this is a 44 watt hour battery, which means that you'd be able to charge half a MacBook, which is pretty cool, honestly. And I would replace potentially my other battery packs that I sometimes travel with and just condense down to one. The advantage here is that you can charge your batteries in it and then take it with you, and your batteries are still in it, and then you use your batteries and then you can throw them back in here and then they're charging again. And so if you're cycling your batteries through here, really, if you're out in like an outdoor travel-y environment, adventuring like I do, even though this is extra weight in your pack, it's a lot easier just to pop 2 batteries in here and just do it. They also claim that this has 50% better charging times than the Canon equivalent. And I can tell you from using these that is pretty accurate. I can normally get, in about 90 minutes, I can normally get both of my batteries charged between 80 and 90%. And within 2 hours, both batteries are 100%, whereas on the single plug-in chargers from Canon, it normally takes 2 to 3 hours for me to get my batteries fully charged. Now, this version does not have the reader built into it like this one does. All right, so this is in, out, this is in, and nice. That's cool. That's pretty cool. So so you could conceivably be charging in this one and then outputting to this, I think. Hold on, let me put another battery in this one. Okay, let's take the battery out of the R5. Here. And there you go. It's charging the battery that I have in here, and then using this one, it's charging these. So I guess I don't know about time on these. I'd have to test that, but that's cool. Can I charge my phone too? Hold on. Okay. Just throwing another one in here, just for the sake of experiment. So right now it is charging both batteries in here. These batteries are already fully charged, but it looks like it would have no problem to charge them, and it's charging my phone. Now, obviously this is going to deplete the battery in here a lot faster, but the fact that it can actually do all of this at one time is pretty cool. Now, obviously this doesn't replace something like a Jackery, right? I have a 300 watt hour Jackery that's, 6 times the power capacity. I can output, hundreds of watts, but that's pretty impressive. That's pretty cool. I like that. So I have been using this as a charger and it's been working pretty good. I had not tried this yet. I hadn't even thought about that. That's cool. I like that. Okay, cool. Okay, so put some of our stuff away here. So now I've obviously not had this long enough to test longevity on the batteries themselves, but they claim that it is safe. Obviously your mileage may vary. It does come with like a nice little, like a bag, a USB-C cable, and the manual. So obviously a product like this isn't gonna be for everybody, but if you find yourself in need of additional charging capacity for your Canon batteries, and the idea of having additional power with you, or the ability to actually just take this and continue charging your batteries while you're on the go, or to be able to get multiple cycles out of a set of batteries on the go, and you don't mind the weight, which in this case is 410 grams, which honestly is less than this Canon 14 to 35 f4 lens. So just comparably speaking, this actually weighs more than this does. This is a fun little piece of kit. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this, but I will not be keeping this. This will be going in my Instagram giveaway. Go ahead and check out that video there. I will link it above and below. Go ahead and take a look and see how to get free gear out of my gear vault, and I will see you for that over on Instagram. I've also started doing memberships here on the channel for just a couple of bucks a month. You can get in. I'm gonna be giving away free LUTs, Lightroom presets, additional resources for photographers and videographers, as well as doing lives and chats for folks who are members. So go ahead and take a look at that down below if you want to support the channel. Another way that you can support the channel free of charge is to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the like button if you found this video interesting. And if this is the type of thing that you are looking for, I've got a link down below, so go ahead and check that out. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.